Hello, if you have a natal chart and if your ascendant is Gemini, then this is the Vedic astrology interpretation of your sign regarding the transit of the Sun. The transit of Sun takes place in 13th February 2026. Its influence in its new place will continue up to 15th March. Sun, Mercury, Venus and Mars. They were together in a conjunction in January. These are the planets influence you in short term. They move faster across a house in birth charts. They usually take 1 to 1.5 months to completely move across a house, so they influence in short run. But the other planets like Jupiter, Saturn, North Node and South Node take much more time to completely move across a house in a birth chart. As they move slowly, they are responsible for long-term influence. For an example, Saturn usually takes about 2.5 years to completely move across a house in a birth chart. So the Sun transits on 13th February and joins North Node and Mercury and also the Venus, and together they form a 4-planet conjunction. Sun, Mercury, Venus and the Mars are the planets which influence in short run because they move faster across the house. I mentioned that earlier also. So the conjunction of these 4 planets influence the profession or the employment of Gemini Ascendants in short term. Not all the 4 planets. 3 planets influence short term and the North Node influence in the long run also. Because the North Node was there since 18th May 2025 and it will continue to be there up to 5th December 2026. You must have experienced some changes in your profession or employment around 18th May 2025 when the North Node arrived there. And sudden ups and downs or inconsistency in profession, and also more traveling and good and bad both. Time to time the situation change. Likewise, the inconsistency is there in your profession. That's the nature of the North Node. So that will continue in long term. But when it comes to the short term planets like Mercury, Venus and Sun, they exert positive influences for your profession because Mercury reached there on 3rd February and it will be there up to 11th April. Normally the Mercury's role is favorable and it will exert positive influence for your profession except the period during 26th February to 21st March, as the Mercury retrogrades during that period. Then the Venus reached there 6th February and it will continue there up to 2nd March, and Venus obviously it will exert positive influences for your profession. Not only that, the Sun reached there 13th February and it will be there up to 15th March, and the Sun's role is also positive for your profession or employment. It gives you energy and power, and also you will be highlighted in your profession. The Sun is associated with the sign belong to Saturn there, so it's in enemy state there, that the sign is the Sun is in enemy state with that associated sign, so it can't give its maximum positive output, but anyway it will give some of its positive influences for your profession and profession or employment. Finally, Mars arrives in 23rd February to the same place and it will be there up to 2nd April. Once the Mars arrives there, then the a rare 5 planet conjunction takes place there. The role of the Mars also favorable for your profession. It will make you more active in your profession because the most active planet is the Mars. So the 10th house or the profession is the best place to perform for your actions. When you are more active, then that your profession or your employment is the best place you to perform, to show your performances. So now the Sun is there, Venus is there, Mars is there, Mercury is there. So mostly positive influences. Even the North Node sometimes it gives positive influences. It depends on the way where it is located at the time of your birth. I mean in your birth chart. At present, it influences your profession, but there are four planets mostly act in positive manner. So the North also might not be able to overpower those positive influences, or instead it will also exert positive influences. So even though it's a short period of time, it is a good time for your profession. Also at present the south node influence your properties and your place of residence negatively because it arrived that the place on 18th May 2025 and it will be there up to 5th December 2026. During that time when it comes to long run, the negative influences there for your long-term fixed assets. I mean your properties like lands, buildings or vehicles, and also the your place of residence, and also for your mother, and also the your emotions and impulses generated from your heart. So in negative influence for all those. Only when the auspicious planets aspect the south node, or when they reach there only you will get some good positive influences, but mostly it's negative in the long run. Also Jupiter is favorable to for your income, but it's not exerting positive influences for your married life, and also your wealth and savings, and also your speech. I mean it's negative there for those issues, mainly negative. So but it will help you to have good positive income together with the Saturn also helps to have a positive income in the long run. Even it's difficult for you to it's hard to earn or hard to gain the income, anyway you will get it in a positive manner. So this is the common interpretation for the Gemini ascendants, but there could be some differences when you take your own astrology reading based on your own birth chart. So that will be more accurate and more personalized because your birth chart reveals the exact positions of planets, their aspects with each other, their states at the time of your birth. It's like the screenshot of the sky at the time of your birth, which was displayed your story in the sky. So to get a more accurate and personalized birth chart reading, you have to refer your birth chart to a professional astrologer, and you will get the recommendations for the required remedies to overcome the negative influences. Your birth chart reveals your destiny, but it's not a fixed destiny, or you are not a pre-programmed robot. If you cannot change your destiny, then there's no point of talking there's no point of having the astrology and predicting future if you can't change your destiny. But astrology is there thousands of years helping people, providing guidance to them to eliminate or change the negative areas shown in their destiny. Because you can change destiny in your favor to a great extent. Astrological reading shows your weaknesses as well as your strengths and merits, so you can overcome your weaknesses and strengthen your skills further and prepare early, plan well, and overcome the obstacles to become ahead in your life as shown in your birth chart, and also get the best use of the positive things to become ahead in your life. That also would be predicted by the your birth chart reading. You cannot see the obstacles to come ahead in your life. So the astrology provides the light in the darkness by providing you such guidance by predicting the negative and positive things to become ahead in your life. So that is the way to change the negative paths shown in your destiny and get the maximum use of the positive things to come ahead in your life shown in your destiny and succeed in your life with the help of astrology. Good luck.